Oh, darling, time is so cruelly beautiful, isn't it? At first, it seems so constant, so steady, like a river flowing in a straight line, its waters never changing. You are young, oh yes, so young, and you think you have all the time in the world. Each day is just another stretch of the same where you can hold on to what is, without ever realizing how fluid it all is. But then, something shifts. You blink and suddenly that river is low, the current not as strong as it once was. You look around and the faces you once saw every day, your parents, your siblings, your friends, look different. Their voices are softer, their hands more frail, their laughter no longer rings in the same way. And you feel it too. Time begins to stretch and warp, my dear. What you once thought was a line, a series of certain moments, become a haze. You look at photographs and they seem like strangers. The past, those moments you thought were so real, so solid, begin to dissolve, like mist in the morning light. Everything is becoming intangible. But let me tell you something, my dearest sweetling, that the world would rather you forget. Time is not just something that moves, no. It is something that transforms your perception. It twists your thoughts, bends your memories. Do you think you are the same person you were a decade ago? I dare say you are not. You are someone new, someone shaped by the relentless, subtle force of time. The parts of you that were once so sharp, so vivid, the parts of you that defined who you were, now blur and fade. You remember things, but do you remember them as they truly were? Or do you remember them as you wish they had been? Time, my dear, does not simply take. It distorts the very fabric of our minds. It reshapes our memories until they become perfectly molded to the person we are today. Consider this. How much of your past is true? What you remember of your childhood, of your love, of your triumphs and failures? Do those events feel the same as they once did? Are they now mere echoes in your mind reduced to faded silhouettes? You remember what you wish to remember, what the psyche allows you to remember, and everything else, it slips away like a forgotten dream until it's nothing but an impression, a feeling, not the harsh clarity it once had. Time, darling, is not just a measurement of minutes and hours, it's a sculptor of the psyche. The memories you cherish, the emotions you cling to, even the very self you think you know, they are malleable. They shift with the tide of time, rearranged until they no longer resemble the truth at all. And yet, you believe, don't you? You believe that the person you are today is the person you have always been. But time, with all its silent cruelty, shows you a darker truth. You are a different creature that you were yesterday. How long ago was that you who thought this very moment would last forever? But here's the beauty of it, my dear. Time also brings with it a gift. For just as it distorts, it also frees you. Free from the heavy weight of the past, free from the burden of who you once were, you can reinvent yourself over and over as time wears away the edges of your former self. Every minute, every hour, you are reborn into a new version of you. So, darling, don't fear time. Don't fear that it changes you, that it strips away your youth or your memories. Instead, embrace it. For time is not your enemy, it's your most intimate companion. It will shape you, twist you, and remake you into something new, and in that there is freedom. Because in the end, the only thing you can be certain of in life is change. And the only thing that remains constant is you, in all your beautiful shifting imperfection. So, as time takes what you've known, remember, it leaves you with the opportunity to create what you'll be next. Aria!